Hey Libra, this is your you and them read. My intention is for this read to be timeless, so whenever you stumble across it, it is meant for you and hopefully will bring you some guidance and some clarity into the situation you are going through with the person you are thinking of. Okay, so it is for your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus. Remember, you've been here before, so you can flip the read if you need to flip the read. And yeah, if you could hit my subscription button, I would be greatly appreciative of it. Trying to hit 2k before the end of December. I've literally got 9 days to do it in. I've got 250 or 243, something like that, subscribers to get. If you want to help me on my journey, I would really appreciate it. And I think that is about it. So this is for your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus, your you and them read. I am coming from my kitchen today just because I couldn't be bothered to go upstairs. So, you know, excuse the backdrop, but I don't care. It's Christmas. Right, my Libras, this is how you view your connection. Let's have a look and see how you view the connection with this person you are thinking of. How do you view the connection with this person you are thinking of? Okay. Okay, so we've got the King of Swords and we've got the Queen of Swords. I feel like you would like to get something off your chest straight away with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords is that divine counterpart. So you recognize that this was the person for you, but I think this is about you taking action now and no more nonsense with this person. Okay, you may have cut them out. You may really want to speak your truth to them as well. Okay, how do you view this connection with your person? Okay, so you feel like you put a lot of hard work into this relationship. It could have been a long-term relationship. If not a long-term one, something that was quite deep and connected, and that you put time and effort and energy into it. I don't know, my Libras, I don't know whether from this Seven of Pentacles that you may, you know, still want to put a little bit more work and effort into it. The sevens are about waiting, about being patient and about being committed to something, but there's a sense here with this King and Queen of Swords that you need to get something off your chest and that you want to communicate. We've got the Two of Wands. This is about the decision that you need to make. It's did I say Two of Swords, Two of Wands? I don't know, I can't even remember. The words just come out and they don't actually connect with my thoughts, so I can't remember what I'm saying, and I really don't remember the reads when I finish them. It's just like a spiel of vocab that comes out. So this Two of Wands is about now making your minds up about what you want for the future and taking a new path or making that decision. But I feel here someone's watching you. Okay, so I don't know whether you're in communication with this person, although I feel you'd like to get something off your chest. But again, this Two of Wands is a sense of waiting as well. How you view this connection, So we then have the Devil. Okay, I'd like to clarify the Devil as to how you view this connection. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles. You know, the Queen of Pentacles, once she's made her mind up, she makes her mind up. So you could be sitting on contemplating something, okay? And I feel once you've made your mind up, that is going to be it. Yeah, you're drawing on your wisdom. You knew something wasn't right in this relationship with this devil, okay? So there was something negative, something that wasn't right within this connection, okay? I feel with this Queen of Pentacles, you know, you're in the midst of making your mind up about what you want to do, especially with this Hermit card. You've retreated, you're trying to shed light on. The light bulb hasn't come on yet, so I don't think you've made a decision, okay? But I feel you're in contemplation mode about what to do in this situation. There's something you need to speak, but you're waiting. Don't feel like you've spoken your truth yet. Don't feel like you've got something off your chest. You're waiting for the right time, the divine timing. You're waiting for the right time to say something. And once you've made your mind up, there's no going back on it, Libra. There's something unhealthy about this connection. I feel, obviously, you know what it is, how you view this connection, Yeah, it's about you taking your power back. King of Swords and the Emperor. This is about you taking control, you taking your power back, you not standing for any more nonsense, you cutting this person out of your life. But I don't feel that you've done it yet. Yeah, soulmate connection. You've spotted the red flags, you noted the red flags in this connection. You really have. You know what you have to do, Libra. You know what you have to do. Okay? You know what you have to do. Yeah, bring the tower down. You know what you need to do. There needs to be change in this relationship. And if you don't make the change, then universe will bring the change in for you, okay? This is about you setting boundaries now. This is about you re-establishing order within your own life and with this connection. This is about you speaking your truth and you taking action, what you need to do for yourself. But with this Seven of Pentacles and this Two of Wands, there's a sense that you're holding back on a decision that you need to make because it's not quite the right time to verbalize what you need to say. Okay, you're waiting for something, for the correct time. Okay, there is some sort of negative behavior within this connection, and I think you know the red flags. I think you've seen the red flags. I think this is about you as the Queen of Pentacles. She endures. The Queen of Pentacles endures. So you've probably been through a lot in this connection. She is mother. She is homemaker. She is, you know, she's sort of like the Earth card, the Virgo card, Pentacle, Capricorn, Libra, no, Libra's Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. So she's that Earth card. So, you know, she endures, she's in it for the long run. But, you know, when that Queen of Pentacles has made her mind up, she cuts people out. And this, with this Tower card, you could do this all of a sudden. Yeah, just one day you wake up, you make that decision, and that is it, that's gone. But there is some deep contemplation and deep thought gone into what you need to do. Okay, so how do you view this personal connection in your headspace? That we've gone from the Two to the Three of Wands here. Again, it's a sense of not having taken action. It's the sense of you know what you want to do to move forward, but you haven't taken that action yet because the timing isn't right for something. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups. So there is sadness here. There is regret over a relationship that has broken down. Okay, you're sort of looking over your shoulder. I feel you're coming out of this Five of Cups. So I feel you're getting there. But there is a sense of sadness about what went down and what didn't aspire to be between the two of you. The river is quite flowing, quite steady and quite still. So I think you're overcoming this sensation of sorrow or failure. There's a sense of you wanting to move forward, but you just haven't done so yet. Then we have the Justice. Okay, so you could be waiting for this divorce to come through. You could be waiting for some legalities to be finalized, some money situation, some inheritance, a divorce, getting paperwork in order, getting things finalized and in all written down on paper before you verbalize what you want to verbalize. There's a sense of you holding back from what you truly want to say. Okay, this Justice card talks about legalities. There's some legalities to overcome before you take the next step, what you need to take. And for each Libra, that is going to be different. Okay, the Justice also talks about getting balance back into your life after this loss. So if it's not legalities, divorce or children that you've got to sort out, this is just about you regaining balance, and there's a sense of waiting and not quite getting to that place yet after this loss within a connection. In your heart space, how you view this connection in your heart space, how you view this connection in your heart space. Do I want that top one? Last card. Okay, so this is the Ace of Wands. This is the Queen of Wands. Then we have the High Priestess, and then we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, don't know if I want that card or not, you know. I mean, it come out and I wasn't quite sure. I'm going to put it there. I really feel that this is you in your heart space. Now, I don't feel that you want to move forward with this person. I'm just not getting that vibe at all. I feel that you are wanting to move forward in a new direction with this Ace of Wands, something creative, something passionate for yourself. This Queen of Wands is about being proactive, about taking charge, being proactive, going out and getting what she wants. Okay, but the High Priestess is about using your intuition on how to move forward in a situation. And High Priestess is about an inner knowing as well. So you are keeping quite stum with this Hermit and this High Priestess. I don't feel you're communicating with this other person about what you are planning, because I feel you're planning something. Oops. How you feel in your headspace, yeah, is letting go of anxiety. You're sleeping better at night. I feel like with this Ace of Wands, you're releasing negative energy from this relationship that you were in. You're sleeping a lot better, and I feel like I said, I feel like you're getting over it, and this is this equal reciprocity. Now I feel it's all about this equalness, about this fairness, about getting what you feel you deserve in a relationship. Now this could be money. With this Justice and this Six of Pentacles, this could be a payout of some description. You're waiting for money. You're waiting for something to be finalized. before you speak your truth. I don't know what that Knight of Wands is about. It said pull it, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, and this is the Page of Wands. I just feel like with this Page of Wands, it is about taking action, and it is about communicating, but it is also about going out and going out there and going after what you desire now. Okay, tell me one more on this Page of Swords. Tell me one more about this Page of Swords, how Libra is feeling in their headspace. Yeah, okay, so there is this Wheel of Fortune. There is some divine timing at play here. And with this Seven of Wands, I feel like you're praying here for a good outcome on something. Okay, so this is sort of being on your knees, very close to the edge, and praying for a good outcome. And I feel it's like, when is this Wheel of Fortune going to start spinning in my favor? Okay, so I feel here that you've probably retreated from this person. I don't feel like you want to get back with them. I feel like this is about releasing blockages, releasing negative energy with this Ace of Swords, and starting something passionate for yourself with this Queen of Wands, being proactive and getting back out there. But there's a sense of you needing to speak to this person and speak your truth, but you haven't done this yet because something hasn't been finalized here. You feel stuck in the situation. You may also be feeling stuck in new love. You may be ready to move on with this Knight of Wands. You may be ready to move on, and you know what, just go out and have some fun and start mingling and start dating. But there's a sense of frustration with this Knight of Wands that things aren't happening for you because you've got to wait for something else to wrap up. But there's a sense here that you are praying, being patient again, about when this Wheel of Fortune is going to start spinning in your favor. Just have trust and believe, yeah, because I really feel like you're quite focused on going out there and making this Ten of Pentacles and this new love happen, and looking after yourself. But there is some sense of loss here, and some sense of needing to wrap up something from the past to get to your happy place. And it's a sense here that you are working on it, and you know what needs to happen, and you know what you need to do, but it's just not happening as quickly as you want it to happen. Okay, let's see how this person is doing. Your person, the person you are thinking of, how are they viewing this connection? The person you are thinking of, Libra, how are they viewing this connection? The person you are thinking of, Libra, how are they viewing this connection? Okay, so they have the Five of Pentacles. They are feeling the loss, Libra. I don't know how that makes you feel, but they are feeling the loss. They too have gone quiet on you. This High Priestess, they too are not speaking much. They're holding back. They're trying to use their intuition. There's something also there's something also here that's not quite honest. Yeah. Tell me one more on how they view this connection, how they view this connection. Tell me one more about how they view this connection. Yeah, okay, so they're moving forward, right? So there's something, you're not communicating with this person. They feel the loss. They are not telling you how they feel. They're not being truthful about how they feel. So if they're coming across and saying, I don't feel like you're having communication with this person, but if you are, and they're coming across like, I don't care, they do care. Okay, they feel the loss. They are moving on from this situation, this connection. But we also have the 5 of Cups, and you had that as well. So I do feel they are feeling the loss here with this 5 of Pentacles and this 5 of Cups, but they know there is a decision with this High Priestess that they have to make about moving forward now. Okay, tell me how Libra's person is viewing this connection. Yeah, again, they've got the Justice card. Okay, so again, you could be going through some legalities here. They could be fearing losing some of their money as well. All right, so they may feel that they have to give you a payout. I'm telling you, with this High Priestess, and I stumbled on it for a little bit just a minute ago because there was something else I was picking up on, but I didn't know what it was. And I just want to say here, just be careful, because I don't feel like with this High Priestess, this Justice and this 5 of Pentacles, that if it's about money, that all of the money is being declared. Okay, I just don't feel like all the money is being declared, and they may be holding back and not disclosing all the money if it's about money. Okay, but also, I mean, if it's not, it's just about a very karmic situation and them regaining some balance in their life now after this loss, and them retreating from you. Queen of Swords, I feel this is about them cutting out as well. I don't feel like there's much hope for this connection. I feel it's quite mucky, to be quite honest. Yeah, and then we have the King of Cups. Look, this emotion is spilling out of this cup. So it's like the emotion is bubbling away in this person, and they don't look very happy. They don't look very happy. They don't look very emotionally stable at all. And this is not so much inside, this is outside. So they could be prone to outbursts, emotional outbursts, like angry outbursts as well, especially with that Queen of Swords, very sharp tongue, emotional outburst. It could be over money, okay, but they are feeling the lack and some sort of loneliness, regret and sorrow here within the connection they had with you. Okay, how they feel in their head space. We've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, so they too know the connection. There's a lot of repeating cards here as well, so mirroring as well. Yeah, mirroring. This is about them needing to get a grips of their emotion. Okay, absolutely. Yeah, it's about them needing to get a grip of their emotion and I want to say temper, how they feel in their headspace. I do feel they know your connection. The Devil, my God, look, this is codependency at the top. Yeah, the Queen of Cups and the Devil is all about this codependency energy that went on within the relationship here. Okay, I feel, Libra, that this person may have been codependent on you, and you've spotted the red flags. You noted that. Okay, this person in their headspace is still codependent. And I'm not even quite sure if it's financially, emotionally. This person doesn't seem to have their emotions in check. Okay, so emotional outbursts, all over the place, their emotions here, quite cutting. Okay, there's something here they're not disclosing to you. It could be just the fact that they can't tell you that they miss you, or they can't be honest about them missing this connection, or it could be something to do with finances and not being honest about all the money. So just bear that in mind. In their headspace, how are they viewing this connection in their headspace? Yeah, I think this is the Page of Cups, and to me this is a soulmate card as well. And I feel with this fish out of this cup, I feel like they feel it's a lost opportunity as well. Okay, the Page of Cups is a very emotional card. How they feel in their heart space, how they feel in their heart space, how they feel in their heart space. Yeah, is the Seven of Wands. So it could be the fact that they feel quite defensive. Again, anytime you speak to them, they may feel like you're attacking them. They may be very defensive every time you speak to them. They're quite defensive, and yeah, just feel like you're on at them all the time, and that they've got to stand up for themselves. But again, that's just their perception, you know. In their heart space is the Page of Swords. I do feel like they may want to come in and communicate with you. I don't think it's going to happen. I feel that they could quite possibly keep an eye on you, or, you know, go through old photos or something, you know, where they just miss this connection. They miss this connection with you. All right, but it's not a healthy connection. In their heart space, in their heart space, in their heart space, we've got the King of Swords. Okay, so this is them being emotionally detached. Again, it's about being emotionally detached. I know the Queen of Swords is emotionally detached. I mean, you've got the King and Queen of Swords. They've got the King and Queen of Swords as well. Really noting that this is a connection, but there's something here. There's something here. I don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. What is this in their heart space? What is this in their heart space? What is this in their heart space? What is it in their heart space? Do you know what it is? You know, I just don't feel like this person is being honest. I feel that this person's codependent. I feel this person is not being honest about their emotion. They are very, very defensive. Whatever went down, they are very defensive. You cannot speak to this person without them feeling under attack. I feel in this person in their heart space is looking after themselves. They're looking after themselves for their own 10 of Cups, okay? And they could have been very, very selfish within this relationship. Very selfish within this relationship. You could have been married. It could have been long-term. But I feel that they were very selfish, and there wasn't a lot of emotion that they expressed within this relationship. It's all very swordy, okay? Lots and lots of swords. The only sword we haven't got is the Knight of Swords. This person is looking, yeah, this person is looking out for themselves now, being proactive, doing what they need to do for themselves, for their 10 of Cups, for their 10 of Pentacles. But don't believe this person if they say they don't miss you or they don't want to be with you, because they do feel like it's a missed opportunity. They totally understand it was a soulmate connection. yeah, and you were their happiness. I don't know, Libra, if you walked away from them, but they are moving forward, okay? Same as you, basically, that you're both moving forward. I want to have a little look at the outcome for this relationship in the next, or this connection within the next 6 weeks. The outcome for the next 6 weeks in this relationship, or this connection, should I say. The outcome for the next 6 weeks in this connection. The outcome for the next 6 weeks in this connection. Absolutely, the World. It's time to wrap it up. Yeah. Two of Swords. But again, that Two of Swords is not that decision not being made, or someone not wanting to make that decision about wrapping something up. I honestly, Libra, this cycle with this person, if I'm being honest with you, for the majority of you, needs to be closed out, okay? Yeah. It's a sense of still waiting. There's a reason why it's not wrapped up. There's a sense of waiting again. Something can't be closed out because there's something that needs to be done. Now, I don't know whether it's a divorce, something needs to be finalized, some money needs to be finalized, some money needs to be, you know, exchange hands. There's children involved. I don't know, but something can't close out till something else has been completed. Okay, someone is very up in their head about it as well, and is quite impatient. I'm feeling a very impatient energy, even though we've got the Seven of Pentacles and this is about waiting patiently. I just feel with this Five of Wands here about inner turmoil, and this Two of Swords about a stalemate situation, yeah, where you can't see a way forward. I feel a frustration with that Knight of Wands as well about wrapping up a cycle, okay? But it is a soulmate cycle, and it may be to do with children, okay? So I feel in the next 6 weeks there's going to be some waiting still, okay, to wrap this cycle up. It may have to do with children. It may have to do with finances or marriages or divorces, but there's a sense of wrapping something up so that you can complete this cycle, you can complete this relationship, and you can both move on. Okay, I feel you want to move on. I feel, Libra, you are completely ready to move on. This person is still codependent on you, even though they are not telling you that, and they're not showing you that. But they are, and there's a sense here in the next 6 weeks of something you're still having to wait for something to happen to wrap something up, okay? As soon as that's done, this Ten of Pentacles will come in, and this is about you long term now, being focused on your Ten of Pentacles. Again, it could be to do with money. Okay, it could be to do with money. Libra, I'm going to leave it there. Good luck with this. Please hit my sub button and help me on my journey to my 2K. 9 days to reach it. I have January 2020 coming out in the next couple of days. So that Libra may be a continuation of that. So if you want to know how that's going throughout January, just hit that sub button. I love you long time. Thank you all so much for your support throughout 2019. I've literally only been going, I think my first videos were in May. So yeah, so July, June, May, so about 7 months. I've been going about 7 months, so 6-7 months. So I've done really well, and I couldn't have done it without you. I love you long time, and love me hard back, and namaste, and I will see you very shortly for your next read.